Yes, today we are back with the next part of Scoring Your Heart on the episode Choose Your Story Up. If you haven't seen the other ones, catch up right here. The trip to New York for Thanksgiving dinner was a success. We went with Dalton to go meet his interesting family. We already went on this trip before a little bit ago. It was a hot mess. We go back, it was still a hot mess. His mother decides to threaten us and pretty much say, like, don't be with Dalton, don't distract him, blah, blah, blah. I was nervous for Brooklyn. I thought she was going to cave. She stood her ground and she was like, no, he's old enough to make his own decisions. Thank you, next. And she walked out the door. And they're still happy. Also, mind you, they also kind of talked about their feelings, Dalton and Brooklyn, and they had a night together. They had a night together. Mr. Lockwood and Miss Brooklyn were doing things. That bed is broke. So we are going to see what happens now that they're going back to campus. And they're probably gonna have to talk about what happens and all of that stuff. But please go read the amazing author Regina stories. You can find them on the episode Choose Your Story app and other Choose Your Story apps. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like as it helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's start the drama. Okay, we had a trigger warning that this was a very sad episode. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so you don't have to walk me to the door. I wanted to. Thank you for coming with me, Brooklyn. Thanksgiving wouldn't have been the same without you. I wouldn't have survived all that drama if it wasn't with you. I had fun. Thank you for showing me New York. I'll never forget this trip in your D. I'll never forget it either. Aren't you going to invite me inside? You have to practice in 30 minutes, and if I invite you inside, we both know that's not going to happen. I can miss practice. That's not a good idea. I know. Bye, Parker. See you tomorrow. Bye, Dalton. She smells before leaving and I feel something ache in my heart. Okay, this is how the last chapter ended. I met a lot of people, but no one as beautiful as Parker was inside and out. I'd do anything to look at that smile again. But college was ending and so was the eco project. Just that thought alone was pretty unsettling. You're whipped, Dalton Lockwood, and that's okay. It's been 2 hours. Should I text her now? Not too soon. There you are. Didn't you say you weren't going home for the holidays? I know, but I ended up going. I'm glad. Was everything all right? It actually was this time. Brooklyn came along too. Wow, really? So you guys are official now? I don't think so. Actually, we were never together. What? I just made that up to get rid of her crazy ex. Wow, so she's technically still single? She is, but I don't think she should be. Wait, what? You like her? I'm confused. Wow. Interesting. So you guys actually did it. Yes, and it was everything I expected and more. Oh, we have fun. We have real good fun. But what does this mean for you guys now? I hope it doesn't change anything. I hope so too, but it changes everything. I hate to agree, but it really does. I don't know what to do. Just keep going with the flow, I guess. I think it'll only mean good things. I mean, that's how it's been before. They just keep going with the flow and it works out. So if it works, it works. How long is he going to grill us for? I heard that Lockwood practices till 6 p.m. today. All that holiday weight isn't going to lose itself. Oh, but I have classes. I'm pretty sure all of you have achieved 75% of overall attendance. And now all of you focus should be on the game and getting drafted. Damn it. All right, students, welcome back. We're almost at the end of our economics project. Soon it should be ready to go with your final essay, I must add. I'm really proud of how well all of you did as partners. A final push and you're done. Dalton didn't attend any classes today. I guess it's all on me now. Hey, Sarah, you want me to wait for you? All right, I'm near the library. Ew! Get away from us! Brooklyn, I need to speak to you. Not today. Listen, Giovanni, I forgive you, okay? Now please just leave me alone. I know you and Dalton aren't a thing. You don't have to lie anymore. What? How does he know? Read. I just got to know. No need to guess who told me because no one did. I found it accidentally. Yeah, I don't need to explain anything. I don't want to date you. But are you sure Dalton is what you want? It's none of your business. I think you need to see this. I don't want to see anything. You'll thank me. What is it? It's from today. No, that's not. What? No way. Emma posted it. So while, yeah, I don't care. Fine if that's what you want. I did warn you. Do me a favor and stop looking out for me. I'm fine on my own. Bye. Garbage. There's no way that was from today. If anything, I prefer trusting Dalton over Giovanni. What we had was special, at least to me, if not to Dalton. I'll not let anyone take that away. My mom was full of thoughts. I was overwhelmed. Even if what happened between Dalton and I was just in the heat of the moment, it felt like it meant more for me and for him. It wasn't just doing it. But even if it was, I'd not want to change a thing about how it happened. I don't believe that picture one bit. I'm happy to see you here. I can take a break in 10. Sounds good. I really needed to talk to someone. I'm right here for you. I feel very confused. I don't know what to say. If you really like the guy, you should tell him. What if he doesn't feel the same? You never know unless you tell him. Exactly. I was hoping he'd tell me. Come on, Brooklyn. We're in 2020. Make the first move. I'm sure he's just as confused as you are. I guess you're right. I have to get back to work. I'll get going. I'm going to pay Brian a visit before I head back. You drove here? I did. Who are you? This guy has totally managed to bring the old Brooklyn back. That's amazing. I had to get over my fear. I know Brian will want me to as well. Everything will soon be exactly how it was. I have full faith in you. Okay, my beloved son. We miss you every day. It'll never be the same. Brand. Aren't they? These are her parents, aren't they? These pieces of trash. And if you never watched another video and you're watching this because you're curious, these parents, so Brooklyn lost her brother Brian. It was a tragedy. Except now the parents don't speak to Brooklyn. And they kind of almost weirdly wish both their kids passed away. It's very strange. I don't like them. You meant everything to us. Now that you're gone, we don't have a reason to live for. You have another child. You have another child alive. I understand. I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. But I'm sure Brian would want you to still be parents to Brooklyn. No one can fill your void. I wish it wasn't you who... What are they doing here? So they lied about going out of town for the holidays. They didn't want me home, that's why. Brooklyn? How did you know about Ryan's grave? So you never wanted me to find out. He was my brother. I get to mourn for him too. No, you don't, because he died and you're still alive. You were supposed to take care of him, protect him from all the dangers like a good sister does, but you never did. Honey, I think we should leave. I don't remember what happened that night. I was in the accident too. When I woke up, Brian was already gone and you never came to see me. I've been carrying this guilt around for a year. I feel like me surviving the accident was a crime because I lost both my brother and my parents. I wasn't driving that night. It was Brian. We have to go. Don't ever speak to me again. Don't ever speak to me again. Brooklyn, hey, it's me. I couldn't come to any of the classes today. Do you want to go get dinner? Why do I feel like something's off? Oh, those parents. Brooklyn. Those parents. I could sit here and rage. I could sit here and go on a rant, y'all. People are lucky I don't do vlogs or anything. I could rant all day about things, but I can't believe those parents. I can't believe they have the nerve to do that. They don't deserve to be called parents. And you know Brian is not liking what they're doing. You know right now if he showed up or he could speak to them, he would tell them something. He will go in on them. And then those parents will feel stupid as hell because they are, well, I don't know. They're not going to feel stupid. So they are stupid as hell. Brooklyn. I feel so bad for her. I see her standing in the rain drenched. She looks miserable. It breaks my heart to watch her cry. I hug her and it takes her by surprise. She's cold. Stop crying, Brooklyn. If you're safe, you're loved and cared for. I don't know if the artwork is gorgeous would help, but I say things that come to my mind. She immediately relaxes in my embrace. We stand there for goodness knows how long. In that moment, I make a promise to myself I won't let this girl cry. Never because of me, at least that's in my control. Okay, so I wish you had met him. He was the light of my life. I just never imagined a world where I'd have to live without him. I actually did meet him. What? How? And when? Freshman year on Thanksgiving weekend, I never saw him again. I remember him very clearly. He even said his sister was waiting and he had to go. He was always up to something. But I thought a year's time would help my parents forgive me, but I was wrong. I'll get going, it's late. Yeah, let's go. I drove here. Really? I also think we should slow down. I don't want to, Parker, and as much as this isn't the place to talk about it, I did tell you I'm here for the good and bad. So let me be here for you, okay? Dalton, you don't have to stay. It's okay, I promise. I had a weak moment, but I'm fine. I don't need a babysitter. I'm hungry. Coach made us practice for 5 hours and I skipped dinner, so what are we eating? I can order pizza. I can't eat pizza or any junk food. I'll make us something. Dalton, wait. You're not listening to me. Yeah, because I'm hungry. Can we talk while eating? And you're wet. So are you. This isn't funny. Your game starts next week. You can't afford falling sick. Problem solved. Damn, you're stubborn. This is the best chicken noodle soup I've ever had. I'm impressed. Yeah, but an hour ago you were too keen on kicking me out. I had just forgotten Dalton Lockwood comes with many talents. Don't forget again. Now go and change, I'll clean up. Okay, so today probably marks the second worst day of my life. I never thought coming face to face with my parents a year later would look like this. I didn't think they'd be happy, but I thought they'd at least apologize for everything. And Dalton, I have no idea how he's even real. How did he know I was at the graveyard? If he hadn't come looking for me, I'd still be there crying. He's such a good guy. What are you doing? Just looking at what I missed in economics. Oh, it was a basic refresher. She's going to take a quiz this week, though. No more classes for us. Coach talked to all the teachers. Okay, I'm going to bed. What is it? Nothing. Come on, Parker. There's something going through your head. Just say it. If you hadn't come to the graveyard today, I'd still be there crying in the rain. Why did you come looking for me? Why? Honestly, I just had a hunch like I needed to see you and I followed it. I meant what I said, Dalton. I'm not in a place to think straight. I don't know what's happening. With what? Everything, my life, my parents, between you and me. I never wanted to make it complicated. Now that there's stuff involved, it's never going to not be complicated. There is involved. Then why ain't I getting it? Dalton, you know what I mean. Relax, Parker. I know what you mean. Nothing needs to be complicated. How? It isn't just fun for me. It means something. And you're not going to be here forever. I'm digging myself a grave. Where am I going, Parker? I'm right here. He wraps his warm body to mine, making me melt in his embrace. His touch lights my skin on fire. He makes me feel things no one else ever has. How will I ever let go of Dalton Lockwood, even when I know this isn't going to last? You don't know that. There was no way. I'm here for you, Parker. I said what I said. For good, bad, and worst, I'm right here. Thank you for tonight. I didn't do anything. But if you want to thank me, you can thank me with a kiss. With pleasure. Good night, Parker. Good night. Okay, I know this is the end of the story, and I usually keep on cliffhangers, but I gotta go back to those garbage ass parents. Who does that? Who does that? I can't with that. Like, that's just something you don't do. I don't agree with it, but I'm proud of Brooklyn. She handles it well. Also, can we talk about how she handled Giovanni? He pulled up that fake picture. You know it was fake too, with Dalton with that girl. Well, it wasn't fake, but it was old. And Brooklyn, I'm so proud of her. She was like, I don't believe that. I mean, I know internally her stomach was flipping probably, but you know what? She was using her head. I was so proud of her. Go Brooklyn. But that was a good chapter. It was juicy in all the right ways because, I mean, there was some stuff with Dalton, some cute stuff. There was a drama with Giovanni. We put him in his place. And then there was the parent drama, which was like real deep, dark drama. So this chapter had all of it. We got everything in this chapter. So I really enjoyed it, although I'm so sad we're so close to the end of the story. Do we think Brooklyn and Dalton are going to get together very soon here and it's just going to be a natural, like, cute moment? Or do we think there's going to be some sort of, like, thing in the way before it happens? And what do you guys think about the parents? I know I think I asked this in another chapter about the whole family thing, but what would you do if this happened and you overheard your parents and they were treating you like that? I gotta say, just like I've said before, I would never speak to those people again. They would not be my parents, point blank period. I would not consider them my parents. By blood, sure, by sure, someone was like, legally, who are your parents? I guess them, but those wouldn't be my parents if they treated me like that. Hot garbage. But I hope you guys enjoy. We're getting to the ends here. But let me know your thoughts and opinions. I haven't asked this in a really long time at the end of the video. So let me know in the comments below. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.